Today, I'm going to be talking about the future of transportation and how technology is changing the way we move every day. I'll explain what future scanning is, look at the past and the current transportation, and then explore key trends like electric vehicles, self-driving cars, and smart system. Finally, I'll discuss the impacts that what this means for the future. What is future scanning? Future scanning is the process of analyzing the past and the current trends to predict what might happen in the future. Businesses, government, and leaders use to prepare for change, avoid risk, and take advantage of new opportunities. While it's helpful, it's not always perfect because the future can always be unpredictable. So it's pretty much analyzing the past, predict the possible future and developments and challenges, and it's used by many businesses, government, and leaders for planning, and it boasts as an opportunity of recognition, and risk management. Why transportation matters. Transportation is a huge part of everyday life. It allows people to get to work, school, and other important places. It also plays a major role in economy by supporting jobs, global trade, and on top of that, transportation impacts the environment, especially through pollution and emission, which is why changes in the industry is so important. So pretty much you do transportation every day, use it every day, so it's gonna make you get to work on time because say, I mean, subway is one way, but if when you have your own vehicle, you're not really having to wake up too early to make it on work on time to be on the commute and transportation time management when you can be on your time management. Directly impacted the economy, jobs, and global trade, and plays major role in environmental sustainability. And technological advancements are rapidly changing in the industry today. The passive transportation. In the passive transportation was dominated by gas-powered vehicle and human drivers. Cars had fewer safety features, and everything relied on the driver's attention because of this. Accident rates were higher, and technology was much more limited compared to today. It was based on gas-powered cars and human drivers. There were also fewer safety features, and everything depends on people paying attention while driving. Technology was limited compared to what we have today. So we really didn't, there was not no much technology. It was mainly manual. I'm not even sure if they had automatic vehicles back then. Everything was manual. Transportation today. Uh, Today transportation is changing with new technology. Electric vehicles are becoming more popular, and many cars have features like automatic braking and lane assist. Ride-sharing apps and also change how people travel. So pretty much with that and seeing major changes, modern cars features ride-sharing services like Uber, Lyft also change how people travel. Also, there's a stronger focus on reducing emission and protecting the environment. So transportation today is much more trying to become a safer way for the planet Earth and not trying to put a lot of emissions in the air and a lot more technology as we have today. And coming from me, I really don't like that because I really like what they had in the past. I don't like the driver's lane assist because sometimes that's the way I drive, not even going into the other lane. And it's jerking me back in the middle of the lane. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that They believe it's safe, but for all say safe, it's not for me. It's I'm sure it's definitely for somebody else out there. Electric vehicles. Electric vehicles are becoming more popular because they are better for the environment and produce less pollution. They can also save money over time since they don't require gas. Many companies and government are supporting the use of electric vehicles. Electric vehicles or EVs are one of the biggest transportation right now. They are air pollution and greenhouse gas emission, right? And they have lower maintenance costs. And governments also are supporting EVs through policies initiative, which is helping them grow quickly today. They lower operating and maintenance costs over time, rapid growth in global EV adoption and infrastructure. When I was working at Amazon warehouse, they have they have this EV, I guess that Elon Musk created, and pretty much I don't know how to explain it, but it when you turn the wheel, it drives and also turns like one of those bumper cars. Is gradually becoming a self-driving car in the future, I'm sure. Self-driving car. Self-driving cars use technology like artificial intelligence, also AI, and sensors to drive without human control. They are designed to reduce accident caused by humans' mistakes, but they are still being tested and improved. So they also use sensors to detect where other car vehicles at and machine learning to operate without human. The goal is to reduce accident caused by many human error, which is responsible for most crashes. However, these vehicles like Waymos is still being tested because I've seen a lot of videos like this car right in front of you is called Waymos, I believe. It's malfunctioned a lot of time. I've seen it driving on railroad tracks, sidewalks, and many more. So they're still working on it today to this day. And I'm possibly by 2028, 2029, this will be everywhere in the US. I'm pretty sure. Smart transportation system. Smart transportation systems use technology like sensors and GPS to improve traffic and reduce congestion. These systems help cities run more efficiency and are an important part of the future smart cities. They use real-time data, sensors, and communication technology to improve traffic flow, include traffic lights and GPS navigation system. These systems are important for building smart cities, making transportation more efficiency. Um, yeah, so like they're pretty much smart with what they do. And also if someone causes an accident, they have it right on the traffic light or wherever the camera is at, and possibly it can tells everything. It tells whether you're a taxi, a commuter, how fast you're going, pretty much everything that the cops, police is looking for if seeing an accident occurred in the smart city area. So that's one good thing about what the smart transportation system is going through today. Data evidence. There is a strong evidence that transportation is changing. Electric vehicle sales are increasing. Companies are investing a lot of money into new technologies, and the government are encouraging cleaner energy. The strong evidence supports these trans electric vehicles. It's increasing every year, and companies are investing billions into transportation technology. Government also creating policies for the people to become more aware of the environmental issues. So I don't believe this is going to be something that's going to ever be stopped. I believe it's going to go, like I said, with the last slide, 2029, it's going to be more technology AI driven. But global EV sales continue to rise each year. Major companies investment billion in innovation, government implementing clean energy policies, and increase public awareness of environmental issues. Future prediction. Okay. In the future, self-driving cars could become more normal, everyday car on the road, and gas-powered cars may become less common, like in the past. Cities may become smarter and more connected, making transportation faster and more efficient. All right. But we see self-driving cars, cities, and AI will play a major role in how transportation works. So it's gonna instead of reliance on the human behind the wheels, it's gonna be reliance on AI and the transportation system, expansion of smart cities and connection infrastructure, significant decline in gasoline powered vehicles, and a widespread adoption for fully autonomous vehicles. You know me, if that happened, I'm gonna be still driving my gas powered vehicle. Uh, Impacts of these changes. These changes will both positive and negative effects. There could be fewer accidents and less pollution, but some people may lose jobs, and there could be risk in technology fails. Right? There could be fewer accidents, less pollution, more convenience. Negative side, jobs in driving industry may be lost, and there could be risk if technology fails. There is no ethical and legal challenges to consider. Like positive impacts would be reduction in traffic accident and fatalities, improve environmental sustainability, increase efficiency and convenience. The negative would be job displacement and driving related industries, dependence on technology and risk of system failure, and ethical and legal changes. And why I don't look at it like that, because sometimes, I mean, this is just simple, but when we don't wake up for work on time and we say that we set the alarm, but we still wake up past the alarm, right? That wasn't our fault. The alarm just didn't wake us up. So that would be the same thing that you would have to focus on the vehicles. You understand what I mean? Okay. Leadership and decision making. Leaders must be prepared for these changes by making smart decisions. Companies need to take innovated and governments need to create rules to make sure everything is safe and fair. And companies must continue to innovate. Ethical decision making is also important, especially when dealing with new technologies like self-driving cars. All right. Government must regulate and ensure public safety. Organization must invest in innovation and adaptation. All right. And leaders must anticipate the technological changes. Also, the ethical decision making is also critical. So it's going to be a process, just like how the self-driving car is becoming something, but they still need to work on the missing strategy that's not working right now. Limitation of future scanning. Future scanning is helpful, but it's not always accurate. Unexpected things can happen, and and it is impossible to predict everything perfectly. Future scans is useful, but it's not accurate. And it's also limited by the data we currently have today, which means we can't always see the full picture, even if we try, because the AI might not be as strong as it is today. It could very much surpass in the 5 to 10 years. So we may not know, but it would be a good thing to still predict, right? But like I said, it's not always accurate. Predictions are not always accurate. Unexpected technological or societal changes can occur, limited by available data and current knowledge. Risk of overlooking important external factors. Transportation is changing quickly, and technologies like electric and self-driving cars will shape the future. Future scanning helps us prepare, but we must be ready for both opportunities and challenges. Transportation is transportation like electric and self-driving cars. Future scanning helps us prepare for these changes, but we must stay flexible and ready for both opportunities. The future transportation will impact everyone. Risk of overlooking important external factors limited by available data and current knowledge. Like I said in the last slide, unexpected technological societal changes can occur. And lastly, predictions are not always accurate. My name is Dominic Dale, and thank you for watching.